Merci beaucoup for votre question. Firstly, we be honest about the state our province is in. We don't lose 16,000 people from the workforce and then brag about the unemployment rate going down and pretend everything's okay. At that rate, we could have zero unemployment rate and someone would think that's good. And so when Brian Gallant claims that's victory, that's not victory. Secondly, when we talk to businesses or you talk to people about their operation, and you know, I've met some people in this area over the last several months, certainly realizing how big the poultry business is here. And in talking with the owners, they can't get people. The unemployment rate here is in the 4%, 4.5% range, because we can't get people here. And that has to be a focus, where we can get people here. I met with another group that are big in paving company and transportation. And they were talking about, they said, the cyclical nature of what our investments between one government and another. They said, we need continuity. And so why can't we get continuity of investment, whether it be in infrastructure and others, so we can plan our equipment, plan our employees and all of that. And you say, well, we can. Well, we have aging infrastructure. We got to fix this. Well, how much progress are we making when we're spending, and this year we'll be spending $600 to $700 million on infrastructure. It's not going to fixing a lot of the things that are needed fixed. It's going to build new and more, to cut more ribbons. When you start to talk to people about what fixes a province, if we were looking at a tourism strategy, as an example, through the province, and you said, when we come through the border here from northern New Brunswick, from Quebec, or come from Maine, do we have a tourism strategy that takes people through our province and through the northern part of the province and through every covered bridge in the province, through every ferry in the province, and have a information center and say, look, you know what? We have 59 covered bridges in this province. No, we have 58 because one was just demolished. We have however many ferries. Let's see if you can get through, and if you get through our province on all these ferries and all these bridges, here's what you get at the end of the day, some certificate or something. You know, get some imagination about what drives people through our communities. Build roads that are fit to drive on, so they don't, first thing, get back onto a highway and say, well, I was heading to Nova Scotia anyway, or I was heading to PEI anyway. You know, some people will say, well, you know, you got to come with all the solutions. I went to a refinery when I first graduated from engineering, and I didn't know one thing about a refinery. And my first day there was daunting. But you know what? There was a lot of people there that knew a whole lot about refineries. And I remember writing my first work order as an engineer to have a piece of pipe installed in this boiler plant. And I ordered all the materials right from the spec book. Oh, just had it all right. I was so proud of myself. And wrote this work order to this foreman that had been there for 20 years. And when the materials all came in, he called me up, and he said, Blaine, he said, have you got your materials, got them out of the stores, and I'm about to do this job. He said, have you ever seen the stuff you ordered? I said, no, I really haven't. And he said, well, come on over. Well, I went over, and he showed me this great big fitting, this 6,000-pound Swagelok fitting thing, that I looked at it. I said, that'll never go up there. He said, that's my point. He said, I've been here 20 years, and you've been here 6 months. He said, I can help you, you can help me do a better job, and I can help you do a better job. I never forgot it. So I won't be pretending I know something I don't. I'll be looking for solution as what New Brunswick means, how to fix New Brunswick, and what that means to you. And I'll be going to every part of this province. And if I can't communicate as I feel I should be able to, then I'll be taking my colleagues with me, and we'll make sure we get the message. Because at the end of the day, whether it's French or whether it's English, we want our province to be sustainable. We have trends that are going in the wrong direction, and we have a government that's pretending otherwise. I will not pretend. We will fix, and when we get better, you'll know we're getting better.